What is up, guys? Go back to channel 4. Another reaction. We're taking another look at Escape the Fate. Ladies and gentlemen, they just dropped a newly released single. And you know what, we just reacted to these guys. And when I see a new single from them, you know I gotta react to it. So let's get it. The last one was Deja Vu, which came out about a month or two ago. So I was a little bit behind on that one. But let me just say, it smacks. Now, I wasn't expecting Craig to show off his vocals that much in a track, especially on the breakdown side of things, when he's getting those heavier, those deeper, those grittier, darker tones, man. Oh, I love that. Definitely brought me back to old school Metalcore days from the early 2000s, man. Definitely has that iconic feel, that classic feel with the guitar tones, with the play style. So it brought me back into these guys, let me just say. But hopefully we get another one like that. Like I said, I haven't been too much of a big fan on these guys. You know, I've been hearing them. I mostly was a fan of them back when Ronnie was still in the band, to be honest. But, you know, after that, since Craig joined in, haven't really checked out any other, like, you know, past albums, you know, amongst their, you know, singles, you know, the most popular ones. So, but I haven't really checked out any fully fledged albums. And this new one that might be coming out, I might have to check that one out for you guys. It might be my first introduction to Escape the Fates album collection. And if I like it, and if you guys like it as well, let me know what other albums to check out. And I'm going to have to go check those ones out as well. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, old school metalcore is back. It's heavy, it's gritty, and I'm just happy to check this new one out for you guys. But before you get started, be sure to subscribe, I'm going to appreciate it, and to really help me out. And if you like Escape the Fate as well, be sure to like this video as well. And if you're new here, thank you for stopping by, checking out some awesome videos. We're just getting started on these heavy bangers, ladies and gentlemen. And also very quickly, for those of you that don't know, I released my very first original track over on my channel. Be sure to go over there, check it out, let me know what you guys think, because if you're a fan of the more hardcore, more metalcore side of things with deep sounding breakdowns, you guys would definitely be a fan of this one, let me just say. And if you guys do like that one, there's going to be plenty more coming your way in the near future, so be sure to stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. It's Escape the Fates newest release track titled Idle Potential. Let's go, boys! Bring back to the old school days when metalcore was sweeping the nation on the rise of hardcore music.
I shed my skin, the weight of what I was. A little less regret, a little more because the cracks reveal a better
clean intro
view.
here.
I fall apart and flow into another day, another fight. I'm wishing for another life.
Kind of like Avenged Sevenfold in a way.
A fragile mind is cancerous. I've been waking up to the same old mess. Been trying to find a way out of this distress. Stuck up in my head, knowing I got idle potential. Got a lot of drama I can't address.
Okay.
A million things that I should forget. Running around my head.
Very old school metalcore sounding.
Idle potential.
Ooh! Ooh, little surprise breakdown. This gets me more excited to see what's to come. Ooh, double time it. Love those old school tones. Let's go, Craig. Scream to me. Boys, where are we going? Speak to me, Craig. Tell me where we're going.
No one to blame but me. I wanna reach a higher frequency.
Let that aggression out, boys. Little tappy solo piece. Woohoo! Oh, squiggles. Ooh, get that harmonized solo piece. Woohoo! Let's get it. Just love that classic tone, man. See, man, sometimes all you need is those classic trippies with those classic pinch harmonics, man. Oh, it sounds so dirty, but I love it. I love it, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I grew up with this sort of tone, this sort of style, this sort of, metalcore music is what brought me into this sort of, genre, which made me love this sort of, metal as a whole and stuff like that. So I really do love these guys when it comes to that old school sounding tone, which is why I don't know why I never checked these guys out before, since, like I said, after Ronnie left the band, I don't know why I didn't go back to them. I don't know if I didn't really want to give the new guy a chance, or didn't maybe thought the band was being a lot too different from what I remember, but they still got it, man. They still got that old school tone with those classic, drop C riffs, with those, kept letting those chugs ring out, which I love, man. Definitely one of my favorite guitar tunings as well when it came to learning guitar. This one's a lot more on the subtle side of things, I would say. It's a lot more, on the the storytelling aspect, especially the way with Craig's, singing, and just kind of letting his dropout vocals, sing the song without any background instruments. So it's very kind of dark and spooky in a way, but kind of has a little bit of a dark ballad twist also as well, especially at the beginning. But overall, very old school inspired, like I said, very reminiscent of early, Avenged Sevenfold, I would say as well, especially with those high leads, those high harmonizing leads, bringing back to when I used to listen to those guys as well. I've fallen off on Avenged as well after all these years, but that brought me back, when I used to listen to those singles, when it went, brought me back to the nightmare days as well when it comes to that sort of thing, because I feel like that's their staple when it comes to, when guitar tones and guitar sounds. They just love those high riffing leads. They love those harmonizing leads, so I definitely can hear the influence in that. If it's intentional or not, I'm not too sure, but a lot of riffage in this one as well, especially when they're doing those bendy chords, those pinch harmonics, those squeals they were doing in there. I feel like no one really does that sort of thing anymore, so it's very refreshing. It's very new to see. It's very technical as well when you can actually hear the rhythm guitar playing instead of just the simple chug playing, which I love, don't get me wrong, but you can hear a lot of notes in here that you kind of maybe would miss the first time around. But when Craig, he definitely gets down and dirty, when he definitely does those screams, those layering screams, he can definitely do it, man. He definitely do it. I know they're more of a clean focused band, but I know when they can get down and dirty, when they can actually get in those deep growling style of vocals, man, he can do it. He could definitely do it. I don't know if they have a scream-only song. I doubt it, but if they do, be sure to let me know. I'm gonna have to check that one out as well for you guys, because I just love his, deep style of his growls. His deepness of his growls with his screams, even though he does kind of have a higher register kind of voice to him, he can definitely go down low, though. He can definitely do it when he wants to, so if they do have a heavy-only track, be sure to let me know, and I'll have to check that one out. But, like I said, if these guys are coming out with an album in the near future, I'm super excited to check that one out for you guys as well, amongst all these other bands that are coming out with stuff in the near future as well. So I'm pretty stacked on my reactions, so be sure. And when these albums drop, I'm definitely going to be doing live streams for all of them, so be sure to stay tuned for those as well. So be sure to hit those notifications so you won't miss when I go live on all my other platforms. But I'm super excited. I'm super hyped to check out what more Escape the Fate has in store for us in the near future. But yeah, so be sure to hit that subscribe button, especially new here, because going through every single bang on channel in general, you know what's out on a single one. Guarantee that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.